Hi everybody, my name is Nida Tsania. I'm a student at the Indonesia University of Education from English Language and Literature program, and today I have the pleasure to talk to you about my research titled Rhetorical Move Analysis on Abstract, written by soft and hard science author. This is the outline of my presentation. I will start with a brief introduction where I will explain research article abstract and the importance of it, and then I will move on to the methodology of my research and then the finding, and last I will finish my presentation with some conclusion. Research article is a systematic writing that report method and result of an authentic study. In academic community, research articles have been considered as one of the most important genre in enhancing the knowledge across discipline. For academicians, the ability to write research articles become imperative than ever due to the increasing demand of academic workshop, seminar, and publication. For Indonesian lecturer, the demand to increase the number of publications become both challenge and target for them. A high grade of international publication is considered as one of the indicators to measure the productivity contribution to the institution. However, for non-native speaker, writing a research article is still perceived as a challenging task, since every section of the research article has a different norms and writing. So consequently, there has been a growing number of studies investigating the rhetorical structure of research article in order to understand it better. Of all research article section, abstract is considered to be one of the most important section. Abstract is important because of several reasons. First, abstract is important for the reader to determine the relevancy of the topic with their interest, and then abstract is important for editorial team to get an initial impression of the paper and decide whether the paper is qualified or not for the further review. And last, abstract is important as a tool to gain a general overview of the study in a short period of time. Due to the important role of abstract, many studies employ move analysis on abstract. Move analysis is used to explore the rhetorical structure of one particular genre by investigating the manifestation of communicative function called move and subunit of the communicative function called steps. There are many studies that has been conducted in a various topic. For example, some study focuses on comparing the abstract from the cross-disciplinary study, and some study also compare the abstract between the non-native and native speaker, and also there are some studies that focuses on abstract in proceeding of international conferences. And based on the previous study, the trend of the move analysis of abstract focuses on comparative study across discipline. Despite the fact that the study of abstract has been quite extensively conducted by the previous researcher, the study on abstract written by Indonesian soft and hard science author is still under studies. So, the study aimed to compare the rhetorical move of step in abstract written by a novice Indonesian lecturer from the soft and the hard science study. Okay, so next methodology. The study was designed as a qualitative descriptive study, and the data were taken from 10 unpublished abstracts written by Indonesian author in the field of soft and hard science. The abstracts were taken from 5 soft science lecturer and 5 from hard science lecturer. That is, respectively, all of the authors have no experience in publishing their paper in international journal. The data were analyzed first by breaking down the abstract into sentences. After that, the sentences were moved into the table consisting of 3 columns, just like in this slide. Into the column that consists of sentence, move, and also step. Highland 5-move model was adopted as a guidance to identify the rhetorical structure of the abstract. Then the researcher read abstract fully to understand the meaning that the author intended to say, and then label them with move and label the sentence based on their move and step. After that, I tabulated the data into Microsoft Excel in order to find out the difference and the similarity between the abstract. Based on the analysis, the study found that all of the author from both soft and hard science author included all of the move in their abstract, including move 1 introduction, move 2 purpose, move 3 method, and move 4 finding, and last move is move 5 conclusion. In terms of silence, the study employed Conaplin categorization in 2005. He stated that moves are considered as optional if the occurrence are lesser than 66% and conventional when it occurs more than 66% to 99%, and it is obligatory when the occurrence is 100%. The table shows the status of the move and step. Okay, so now we will discuss each move in detail. The first one is move 1 introduction. The analysis showed that this move was obligatory in soft science field, while it is optional in hard science field. The move was manifested in order to accomplish several communicative purposes, such as the statement regarding to the topic of their study in general, or in this case, step 2. And other than that, both soft and hard science author also argue their concern about one particular issue related to the topic in a way that to make the topic significant, or it is step 1. We can see here that some sentences taken from the abstract from hard science and soft science that consists of move 1, step 1. For example, in abstract 1, it says that the study originated from the author's concern about the meaningless of Pancasila education learning in tertiary institution. And it is also similar with the abstract written by the hard science author about regarding to the concern of one particular issue. In hard science author, the author said that the development of early childhood needs to be considered, and considering the child is a parent investment in the future. However, there's the differences between two fields of study in a way that one author in the field of hard science field indicate the gap of the study. It reflected in this slide. From abstract 4, it says that, however, there is a limited study on barriers of condom use among MSM in Indonesia. Okay, so next, move to purpose. Move 2 was obligatory in both disciplines. All of the authors in both soft and hard science author include this move in their abstract. This move was intended to state the objective of the study. There was no difference between the soft and hard science author in terms of the occurrence of the move. The finding indicate that stating the purpose of the study is important for both soft and hard science study. Next, the third move 3 method. Move 3 was also obligatory in both disciplines, since all of the authors in both study include this move in their abstract. Step 1 of move 3, describing participant or data sources, and step 3 of move 3, describing procedure and context were obligational in hard science field since it achieved 100% of occurrence, while in the soft science field, the only obligatory step is step 3. We also found that there's embedded move in which that one step is combined with another step. In this case, move 3, step 3 with step 1. For example, in the abstract 3 written by sub-science author, that it states the method, the approach with the participant, step 1. Okay, next slide, move 4, finding. Move 4 was also obligatory in both disciplines. All of the authors in both soft and hard science author include this move in their abstract. This move was intended to state the objective of their study, and there is no difference between the soft and hard science author in terms of the occurrence of the move. The finding also indicate that stating the finding is important for them. Move 5, conclusion. Move 5 was optional in sub-science field while it was conventional in hard science field. Among all of the moves, this move is the least manifested move in both soft and hard science field. Step 1, deducting conclusion, and step 4, presenting recommendation were optional in both disciplines. And step 2, evaluating significance of the research did not appear in any abstract from each discipline. Meanwhile, for step 3, stating limitation, it only appeared on the abstract written by a hard science field. In conclusion, both soft and hard science authors include all of the moves in their abstract, but there are some differences occur in the realization of the move. Move 1 are the most manifested move in abstract written by soft science author. On the other hand, hard science authors tend to emphasize their abstract in move 3 or methodology. As a result, soft science authors tend to have a strong tendency in establishing the context of the paper and to convince the audience the importance of their research. And while hard science authors tend to focus on highlighting the methodology of their research so that the reader can know the procedure of their research.